Hey guys, and welcome to a serious topic vlog. I've not done these in a very long time, but I feel like I should go back to them now because, like I said, I've not done them in ages, and they used to go really well for my channel back in the past and things like that, and I'm hoping to continue that stride because I want to get this one out there. I need this one shared as much as possible. Because today what I am going to talk about is hydrocephalus, which is essentially it's fluid that surrounds the brain. It's like trapped inside. It's like a trapped surrounding your skull or inside your skull, whichever. And it's also pressurized, which can cause many different problems. This is why I wanted to touch up on it. It's because I have I don't talk about this often, but I do have experience with this condition. I have for many years. I was a couple months old, I think, when I had my first shunt in, which is essentially a tube that leads from like round here toward the back of your ear in a way, goes all the way down to your stomach so that the fluid can be dripped away eventually, and the pressure is relieved from your from your brain into your bladder so you can empty it out through your usual process of going to the toilet and whatever. Sorry guys if that's a bit too much information, but that's just the way it is. But the thing is, with this condition, it's touch and go with many different people. People do have, people do deal with it in many different ways. There's many different side effects that you have to watch out for, such as, these are the ones I get usually, and then I'll go into the others and things like that, what I can remember. There is headaches, like strong headaches, where it feels like literally your brain's just being clamped. It feels like your head's in a vice. There's dizziness and there's tiredness. Fatigue, I suppose you can say. There is vomiting. I think sometimes vertigo comes into it, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Like I said, I've never done that, but I used to have a card with side effects on it, and I used to tick quite a few off. I think on the card there's 6 or 7 different types of problem you can have, different side effects to show that the pressure's not being relieved properly from your brain and whatever. But the reason this one came about was because I saw an article on Facebook once, and it was labelled "The Boy with No Brain." And to me, I don't know if that was the case, but I saw many different comments on it, like saying he's not got no brain, he wasn't born with no brain, because that's impossible. The reason he was the way he was because of the fluid that surrounded the brain, which is like me, just like me. It enlarges the head. The head looks like the head is really enlarged and quite misshapen, I suppose you can say. So that's one way you can tell if somebody has hydrocephalus. It can also contribute to other different conditions along the way. The more common one is gallstones, which unfortunately I've also gone through, and they ain't pleasant, I'll tell you that much. But anyway, side note, that's a side note, yeah. So I basically wanted to just give a bit more information on that. It is treatable, but it is a serious condition, and this is why I wanted the message to go out as soon as possible, and why I wanted to make this video. This is from my own perspective. If anybody has any different, if you have different experiences with the conditions, sorry about the whole hand thing, I don't know what I'm doing. If you have different views on this subject, then please drop it in the comments below. Tell me your stories about this, if you have this condition, if you know people who have this condition, because I'd love to know more. I'd love to know other people's side of the story. But with me, it's under control. I am now 24 years old, living a relatively normal life. I do get headaches and things like that every now and then, and they're really powerful headaches. Sometimes you can't even lift your head up, your head's like weighed down because of the weight of it. But, yeah, that's what the pressure can do. So anyway guys, I wanted to just let you know a little bit about it. If you want me to do a part 2, I can do. But for now, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Peace out guys. I love you all.